I'm Ron Drotos from keyboardimprov.com, and welcome to day 20 of the Art of Keith Jarrett, my 31-day tribute to the man and his music to inspire us as musicians and to learn about his approach and how it can help us become better pianists and musicians in general. If we could distill everything that Jarrett is about, philosophically, how he thinks about music, or at least from what we can tell, and his playing, it comes down to, in my opinion, one part of a speech he gave. It's on YouTube, and I'm going to put the link down in the description below. It was when, in 2014, he received the NEA, a Jazz Masters Award, and he gave a talk. And it's near the beginning of his talk, and he says, music is either in the air and you find it, or music is in the air and you don't find it. And this is maybe even more profound than it seems, or more practical. Put it that way, it's more practical than it seems. Because I think this is the crux of great music making. And when we play at our best, we're tapping into what he's saying. He's not saying don't practice. He's not saying don't learn things, because that's like a language, right? We need to learn the language. But he's saying that the music does not come from that. The music is literally kind of in the air. What does that mean? What does that mean? You know, whether he means physically in the air or in our imaginations or something. How are we going to put it? Or in the ether somehow? I think that's for each of us to discover on our own and to investigate, and that's part of the journey, right? We don't want anybody to take these things away from us, these discoveries, these personal experiences, by saying, oh, this is what he meant there, right? Because if he meant something else, he would have said something else. Music is either in the air and we find it, or music is in the air and we don't find it. So ask ourselves, what does it mean to find the music, right? And he said it's hard work. He said that in the interview too. It's hard work. Most people don't find it because they don't realize that possibility that we all have, really, right? Really. So I'll just give one sort of way that I've thought about this. You know, it's a non-musical thing. So if we're talking to somebody, right? And we've all had this experience, whether you're joking around or whether you're helping somebody go through a difficult time in their lives, or whether you're problem solving. You know how sometimes, like, the right words just come to you, you know, or the right thought or the right connection, however it is. It's like, it's not necessarily I'm thinking, okay, now I'm going to string together a verb and a noun and an adjective. No, I'll put the adjective first, and then, you know, it's not quite like that, and it's not even sometimes, you know, it's not even thinking about it. It just comes to you sometimes, right? And I think that's what he's talking about. It's those moments, and then, yeah, there's other times when you're thinking about it in this, but it's trying to sort of be open to something. That's what he's going for. So I'm not going to play today. I'm not going to attempt to do this because, I don't know, I think it might be a little contrived to just try it right now, but maybe I'm missing something by not doing that, but it just doesn't feel right. I think this is an open-ended discussion or open-ended investigation journey for each of us. Music is either in the air and we find it, or music is in the air and we don't find it. So watch his speech and see if we can put this into action. Take care.